Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Jeffrey. Welcome back to my channel. Hope you're doing well. Today I just want to talk about how to write proper descriptions for your Shopify store. I've seen a lot of bad descriptions going around lately, and especially for beginners, and I'd like to kind of change that around and make sure you have proper descriptions in place in order for you to sell. Because having a proper description is very important if you want to make sales and make consistent sales. It's what is going to matter in the customer's eyes, and it's going to be a huge difference between them buying it and not buying just by having that description. So let's get to it. So first, why do we want proper descriptions? As we mentioned, AliExpress product descriptions simply doesn't cut it. A lot of product descriptions on AliExpress is just going to be bullet points of the features of the product and what it includes and stuff like that, and it doesn't really sell because people don't really buy based on the features it has, but rather how it will benefit them. So rather, I have a quote here that's very kind of sums up what I'm trying to say. So people buy an emotion and justify logic. So you want to kind of get to their emotions when it comes to writing descriptions, and just try to be more, I guess, trying to write description that's more beneficial for them and how it's going to make their life easier. So, make them feel a certain way, like make them feel happier, make them feel better about themselves, stuff like that. So the prerequisite for this is that your product has to be unique in some way. It doesn't matter how good your product is, your product description is. If your product itself is not good, or nobody wants it, or there's nothing special, then there's really no point. It's going to be hard for you to sell a product that has barely in demand and is not unique in some way. So just wanted to get that out there. So next we're going to talk about how we're going to do it. So first of all, like I said, we want to highlight the benefits of the product and support it with features. So you're going to include all the benefits, how to make their life easier just by using this product, how to make them feel, and things like that. You could also tell a story depending on the product. You could talk about, you could highlight a certain scenario or explain, a certain circumstance where you're really in need of this product or how to make them feel better. If you have a problem-solving product, you can highlight the pain point of the product, a pain point that people regularly have, and then provide a solution. And that solution is usually the product that you're trying to offer. So what kind of solution can you provide, and how will your product solve the problem at hand? And if you have a want item, you can explain how the product will benefit them in some way. How to make them feel, how to make their life easier, and things like that. You get the point. So in the middle somewhere, you should also include a picture or a GIF in the description, just to kind of highlight how it works and more angles of the product and things like that, just so that customers get a better idea of what they're getting into and what kind of details it entails. So at the very end, we want to have a call to action. So in this case, we want them to buy, right? So after you've tried to sell them, sell them on this product with all the benefits and stuff, you want to provide a call to action. So something like get yours today, 50% off, get yours now, or something like that, free shipping, whatever. So here I have an example that I want to show you guys just in case you don't really get what I mean. So I provided an example here. It's a multi-functional LED flashlight. So these are all the benefits that I've highlighted. This is the product right here. So this would be good if you're like in an outdoor niche, or if you have a general store and you want to test different products. I think this will have, this has pretty good potential. It's good ratings, it's a lot of orders, it's pretty cheap, and it can be sent out from the United States, so that's really good as well. So yeah. So these are the benefits. It's compact, it's water resistant, it's USB rechargeable, it's highly versatile, and it's highly magnetic. So yeah. So this is the scenario I kind of used. Does this sound familiar to you? It's late at night, you look around for your flashlight and need some light, only to find out you run out of battery. So I'm here, I'm highlighting the fact that a lot of torches require batteries to operate, and one of the pain points is it could be a pain in the ass to have a torch that doesn't work because the battery ran out. So that's one of the pain points already that you can include. So now it's introducing the flashlight itself. Our multifunctional LED flashlight is simply revolutionary. Say goodbye to traditional flashlights and say hello to the new wave of flashlights. So it's just introducing the flashlight that we have that we're trying to sell. So these are the main points. Portable and compact design. Right here. Never worry about your flashlight malfunctioning or breaking down when you're in your blind or poor weather conditions. Won't drop it. Highly versatile. You can use it not only as a flashlight but also as a desk lamp or a lantern. Just highlighting the fact that it's multifunctional. It's USB rechargeable. So again, going back to that pain point of batteries running out and stuff like that. So it can be expensive and it's a pain to constantly replace them. Recharge your battery at your own content. And then the fact that it's magnetic. So later on we can talk about the specifications of the torch. It's not really as important as I mentioned before. A lot of AliExpress descriptions only have specifications and features, but if you have a more technical, kind of product, then it wouldn't be too bad to include specifications at the bottom. But it shouldn't be your main priority. Your main priority should be, highlighting the benefits and how it will in some way benefit the customer. So then we have a call to action right here. So this is how pretty much the format should be. You introduce the product and you highlight pain points, and then you have different benefits in paragraphs. And then somewhere in there you can maybe pop a picture or two or like a GIF just to make it, more stand out and elaborate on your product more and explain what it does and trying to show the product in different angles. So yeah, this is just a short little video to show you guys how to properly write a description. I see a lot of people, they just skimp out on product descriptions, and I think in my opinion, product descriptions are one of the more important things for conversion if you want to make a sale. And if you have a good product description, then it's just going to make everything a lot easier. It's going to make or break your store, because people buy on emotions, justified logic, like we said before. And if you don't appeal to their emotions, you don't explain and highlight how it benefit them in some way or another, then you're not a good salesman, first of all, and second of all, it's just you're not going to get enough sales like that. So definitely this is something to keep in mind, and you don't have to follow it like to the T, but it's just something to consider for the structure and the features and the details and everything like that. So just a short little video for you guys, and yeah, hope you enjoy it. Take care.